So if at first you don't succeed, appeal again. The DOJ announcing last month that is appealing the AT&T Time Warner ruling, and Fox Business now learning new information about the government's plan of attack. Charlie Gasparino, who predicted the appeal, joins us now. What do we know?
I didn't pick it. I predicted. I reported that they were planning it. If I was to predict, I would have said they weren't going to go this route, but you know they are going this route, and we're getting some bits and pieces from inside the DOJ what they're telling other people about how they plan to proceed here, and I don't think there will be a lot of differentiation. First off, you really can't introduce tons of new evidence in an appeal, so it'll be standard. And I think what they're saying, what DOJ officials are telling people on the outside as to why they lost this case, they're going to say the judge on the case at the federal court, Judge Leone, did not like their arguments, did not buy any of their economic arguments about harm to consumers, did not give them a chance in even explaining a lot of those arguments. He ridiculed those arguments on the stand, and he forced as evidence out some of their economic arguments. What they plan to do, at least this is what they're telling people, is that they think he erred so much on this. He had such a visceral hatred for their case that they think that they'll do better with just about anybody. And at the appeal level, remember, you do 3 judges. And some of those judges could be Obama appointees who, ironically, will be much more favorable to a Trump case in this case, you know, a Trump argument in this case, primarily because they're more consumer-oriented, you would think. They're against big mergers. They're more from the Elizabeth Warren wing of the Democratic Party. So what they're saying is we're going to retry the case and press forward the economic arguments that we think Judge Leone either ignored, denied, left out. And that's that if you merge these two companies together, here are the stats as to why we think prices will go up, what AT&T will do in terms of drawing up new contracts, how they will squeeze the consumer, how this will hurt the consumer. We should point out that we also understand they are looking to introduce new economic evidence in this that Judge Leone left out. It's not new evidence in like a whole new theory. It's new economic evidence apparently that Judge Leone said can't go there. They're planning on bringing that back. So this will be very much a numbers appeal. I remember one of the more. I mean, listen, that trial was pretty. The case itself was pretty. Let's just say dry, right? Lengthy and dry.
Yeah, but you know that the AT&T had a great team of attorneys.
They did.
You read the briefings out of the courtroom,
Dan Petroselli did a great job. I will say this though: the one part where I thought it was kind of funny is when Judge Leone started taking apart their economic analysis, where they're saying, how do you know that? How can you predict that if you put these two together, you know, prices will go about X, it will rise X amount? That was kind of funny. I mean, rolling his eyes and things like that. Apparently, I wasn't in the courtroom. I heard about this, but I mean, this is what I heard.
We read it.
Yeah, I mean, we read it, and you know, I was obviously paying a lot of attention to it. So I guess my point is, be prepared for more numbers. Be prepared for them to roll the dice back on their argument. And they, ironically, and I think this is one of the more undercovered stories here, the Trump administration is begging on this case to have this case tried before not conservative lawyers, not free market lawyers, but Obama appointees that they think will give them the benefit of the doubt.
Charlie Gasparino, thank you, sir. Great to see you. Great stuff as always. Looking forward to this appeal.